This is a presentation of OPC Systems OPC WPF Storyboard Control for WPF 4.0. Storyboard Control allows you to use OPC Systems tags to control advanced animations in your WPF application without any code. This control is intended for use with the .NET 4.0 framework. The Storyboard Control allows you to start, stop, pause, and skip to the end of storyboard animations using OPC Systems tags or direct OPC connections. In the demonstration, we will cover the basics of storyboard animation and create a few different examples. The storyboards are very powerful and easy to use to create stunning animations not seen before in HMI or SCADA applications. What you will see is not the limit of storyboard animation, but more a starting point. Let your imagination be your guide. One point of note, it's easy to overdo animations and lose the desired effect. A few subtle animations will often have greater impact than a screen full of moving, rotating, and flashing objects. We will use the Symbols demo application in Microsoft Expressions Blend and create a storyboard to bring attention to a high level on a tank. To create a storyboard animation, we will change our Windows workspace from Design to Animation. This is not necessary, but gives us a better layout for working with storyboards. Now we'll select the tank on the left, and under Objects and Timelines we will click the plus sign to add a new storyboard animation. We will accept the default name of Storyboard 1 and click OK. On the timeline, we will click the Record Keyframe button at 0 seconds, and we'll move our timeline selector out to the 1 second location. In our Properties windows, select Transform and Scale, and change the X property to 1.1. Above the timeline, click on the play button to see the animation. Let's add some easing to our storyboard. Select the ending keyframe, and under the easing function in our Properties windows, select the drop-down, and let's select the elastic easing function and leave the oscillations and springiness at their default. Now let's go select our storyboard, and under Common Properties, check Auto Reverse, and Repeat Behavior select Forever. We can now run our animation again and see the effect as it runs out and then back. One point to note is that when you create a storyboard, Expressions Blend automatically creates a trigger to run that storyboard when the windows are loaded. We're going to remove that trigger. So next to our assets, select the Triggers tab and select the Windows Loaded event and select Delete Trigger. Now we can close our storyboard. So under Objects and Timelines, select the drop-down button and select Close. From our windows, change our workspace back to Design, and from our Assets Library, select the Asset button and type OPC WPF in the search window, and scroll down and select our OPC WPF Storyboard Control. Drag the Storyboard Control onto your window and size it, and select our Selection tool on the toolbox at the left. And from the Common Properties, enter the storyboard name of Storyboard 1. So this is how we can tell what storyboard we're controlling. Under Common Properties, OPC Systems, select the Storyboard Begin tag and select the Browse button to the right and select Local. And scroll down to our Tanks folder, select Tank 1, Level, Alarm Status High, and select OK. Now let's copy that tag. Press Ctrl C, move down to our Storyboard Stop tag, and paste that same tag in there, and uncheck the Storyboard Stop on True checkbox. Now let's run our application. Press F5. Close the valve that's exiting the first tank. This will allow our tank to fill, and when our tank reaches high level, our animation will begin. You can see our animation is running now, and if we open the valve at the bottom of the tank, our tank will start draining and our animation will stop when we fall below the high level. And there, our animation is stopped. We'll close our application. Let's go back and edit our storyboard. So let's change our Windows workspace back to Animation, and from our Objects and Timelines, select the drop-down and open Storyboard 1. Now select our label, which is the tank fill value, and add a new keyframe at 0 seconds. And at 1 second, let's go change the color of the background of that label to red. Again, select our ending keyframe, and then let's add a new easing function. And let's select bounce on this and run our storyboard. And you'll see our flashing red now in the background of our label. Let's run our application one more time. Press F5, close the valve at the bottom of the tank. And we have our flashing background on our fill level. For more information on OPC Systems products and features, please visit our website at www.opcsystems.com. And for more training videos, please select the Training tab at the top of the page.